Welcome to my first booktube video. I am so excited. If you already are on this channel, I do nursing school videos, but I just recently graduated nursing school, and so now I have more time to read. And clearly I'm a reader. I've been such a book nerd since like middle school. I used to get bullied for it. So I'm an OG, and I used to read mostly like YA fantasy, so I've got a lot of recommendations and experience reading that. And then of course a lot of us have just found like adult fantasy and adult books, but I still love YA, I really do. But sometimes you just need more adult topics, you know? So actually I did have some YA reads recently, but this video is my wrap up for the past basically 3 months because I just graduated, like I said, and so I haven't been reading that much. I've been in quite the slump because when you're studying, you're like, what? I can't read because I don't have time, or like I should be studying. So it's really hard. I did read a little bit throughout school, but not very much. So I'm gonna go over what I've read this year so far, and then what I want to read for April so far. So first, mostly on my Kindle, I got in this really bad slump over Christmas because I was working at the hospital a lot, and I would literally pick up a book because there's so many free ones on Kindle. Also, look how cute it is. Let's appreciate it. Get lit. And my cat's down there staring at me like, what are you doing? Anyway, I read Icebreakers first. That was like one of the only books that I finished because I kept DNFing everything that I picked up on this thing. I read like A Court of Vampires, and I was like, okay, this is too much smut. Like, I'm over it. I need a plot. So I DNF'd that. I DNF'd so many things. But I did finish that one. I really, really like Icebreakers. I loved that they actually had communication in their relationship. I know a lot of us can agree that when there's just miscommunication in a romance, it's just annoying because sometimes it feels like not even real. Like, it's just like put there for fun, and I hate that. Anyway, loved that. 5 stars. It was grumpy sunshine, but the girl was grumpy and the guy was sunshine. I liked that. Then yeah, pretty much the next book I picked up, I just randomly saw this and it was so pretty, and it caught my eye. So I read the back and I always look up on TikTok the aesthetic of books, and that's what makes me decide, not the cover. I have to look at the aesthetic that people create from Pinterest, and that put me on it. Anyway, this in hindsight was probably so predictable, but it got me. Like, it really got me. And I don't know why I didn't think it would end the way it did. I'm sure if you read it, you would probably see it coming, but I think I was just enjoying the experience, honestly, because I finally was like kind of calming down on my studying, and I was like, you've been studying so hard, you know what, just sit down and read. And I got to the point where I was like maybe halfway through this, and I was sitting outside because it was so nice outside, and I finished this in one sitting. It's not very long. It's like 280 pages, which I loved. But I needed that like really short, really simple. It wasn't too crazy, no world building, really, just like a really simple read to get me out of my slump. And ever since, I've been like reading. And that was only like a few weeks ago. Love this book. Honestly, I'll give it like a 4.5 stars. I definitely feel like there could have been more, but I think I love that it's simple, if that makes sense. It's a good one. If you just want something simple and lighthearted, the banter was actually amazing in this, I think. It was just, I don't know, maybe I just needed to be out of slump so bad, but I honestly really enjoyed it. So you should definitely pick this up. It's definitely like, since it's more lighthearted, it's good for like spring, I would feel. Something about me, I'm not always a mood reader. I'm very much a seasonal reader, but I'll try to like stick to books within the season, but then I'm a mood reader within those, if that makes sense. Like, you will not catch me reading a thriller outside of like the fall, really, to be honest. I don't know why. I just like in the summer, unless it's the end of summer. Now if I'm ready for fall, hope back there, then I will do it. But anyway, I'm talking too much. It's gonna be the longest video ever. Then I read The Way I Used to Be, and this, when I first started reading it, I was like, this is so high school. I don't think that I can enjoy this anymore. Like, I'm just not in that like point in my life. I don't know. I just wasn't sure about it. But I got to reading it, and honestly, it was bringing me back. to when I was in high school. And I was like, I feel like I can really relate. And I feel like I understand her, like when I just put myself back there. You know what I mean? So it was weird because I haven't read anything like this in so long, because I feel like it's just like, oh, I'm not in high school, I don't want to read about high school. But I actually really enjoyed it. And it, of course, tore me to pieces. Like everybody said it would. This book was definitely just different. Like, it didn't follow the plot that like most books would, if that makes sense. And I just really enjoyed it, but it also, it just frustrates you. And I will say it'll bring out some emotion. Trigger warning, sexual assault. That's literally all I have to say. But the way it just drug out the experience following that's not a spoiler, it's on the first page, or something like that, or first 7 pages, was, I don't know, it's just so different. And I really enjoyed it. And it was definitely heartbreaking, but it's definitely a good read. It'll be an emotional time, but it's so good. 4 stars. Definitely 4 stars. Sorry, I'm like really bad at reviewing these. I haven't done a video like this ever, and I've always wanted to my entire life because I've been on BookTube watching people's videos since I was like 13. And so I'm really trying. Wow, I put 1 tab in this book. That's depressing. Next one. If he had been with me, we already know. Ugh, just wanna. This was so good. It was so good. Also, another YA, and I was like, wow, this is really bringing me back to freaking high school. And again, on the first page, you already get to see how it's gonna end. But honestly, the book makes you forget all about it. Like, it's kind of in the back of your mind, but you forget about it, and then all of a sudden, it's there, and it's the end, and you're just like, it's truly heartbreaking. But you should read it anyway. I'm gonna tell you, you need to just be torn to shreds. You're welcome. This one, honestly, this would be like a 4.75 stars. This is almost a 5 stars for me. It might even be a 5 stars. It was just something that I feel like I haven't read in a long time. And sometimes you just need to have your soul ripped out and like stomped on, and this did it. So that has been my wrap up. Pretty sure. Yes. I did also start on my Kindle Say You Swear, and I do want to finish that. I'm going to Greece next week. I'm going to have a lot of plane time and beach time. I want to finish it. Also, on my Kindle, my roommate wants me to read Love Letter to Whiskey, and I told her I'd read it on the plane because I'll have a lot of time, and she said it's very, very good. Once you get into it, like, she was like, I couldn't put it down. I like think about it all the time. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then I just recently got By a Thread by Lucy Score. I do have her Things We Never Got Over, but I haven't read it yet. I've been trying to enjoy the shorter books as I hold this. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't pick up things for whatever reason. I've got lots of things on there I still haven't read. I started this, and I am gonna continue reading, but I just took a small little break because it is very long. And something about it was like, I know I'm really gonna like it, but I'm not sure that I want to read it like right this second. And I don't really know why. I'm weird like that. I'll probably pick it up tomorrow, to be honest. Currently, I'm reading Brittle Prince. I just saw it, and it's not very long, and I actually really like it so far. So, I don't know. I just wanted something. I love this author, which I haven't even been saying authors, which is Sophie Lark. I love her books. I did try to read Anastasia by her. That was one of the ones I DNF'd. It was just too hard for me to get into, and I think it was just because I was trying to read like on the side of like life. I didn't just like have time to sit there and read, because I love fantasy and I love Anastasia retellings. I've read one before that was like really, really good, but I can't think of what it was called at this current time. Never mind. Romanoff. That was a good one. Yeah. So I'm enjoying this so far. I think it'll be good. It's arranged marriage, and I think I'll like it. And then I think this will get me like really into the romance mood again, since like the past few reads I've had weren't like super like spicy or like what I usually read, I guess. So then I'm gonna try to get back into this at some point. I might just wait until after vacation, we'll see, but because I don't want to bring too many physical books with me, I'm gonna try to read exclusively on my Kindle. So, but what I will be bringing on my trip with me is Circe. I read Song of Achilles. I absolutely loved it. I want to read this. I feel like I should read this on the way, and then a little bit while we're in Athens, because we're gonna be, you know, all the sightseeing and everything. I just think it'll be perfect, because I've always wanted to pick this up ever since I read Song of Achilles. It was so good. I will be getting some kind of tattoo. I want a Song of Achilles tattoo so bad. Not in Greece, when I get back. But I just want to go to Greece first and see if anything speaks to me, like, or any like funny memories that I can like get a tattoo of. Yeah, this is my book arm, if you can't tell. I've got a little Aelin Galathynius quote right there. And then this is just my silly arm. I got a little sun, because she loves the sun. Anyway, I don't know why I'm giving you a tattoo tour, but what I will also be bringing is Magnolia Parks. I can't wait for this. I've been wanting to read it for so long. I feel like it's that perfect like transition to summertime, but I love Gossip Girl, and everybody says it's like Gossip Girl, and I'm just really excited. So I just bought the first book to see how I feel about it. If I love it, then I might end up buying the second one on Kindle just so I can read it while I'm in Greece if I really, really love it and I need it immediately. But if not, I'll probably order the rest of the series on Amazon so I can start reading them when I get back. Ooh, I just saw something in here. I don't know what it was. Ooh, text. Cool. Anyway, I also love the back. Like, that's so cute. I just love these covers. Like, I just see them everywhere and they're so cute. Follow me on Bookstagram. Oh my god, that was... I have no words. Anyway, it's Amber's bookshelf with underscores in front of it and middle and the end. And I just took the cutest little photo with these and like some other books. Anyway, that just like brought me back. So those are the ones that I really, really, really want to read. Another one that I feel like I won't get to for April, to be honest, is this one by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I love Daisy Jones and the Six. I did read the audiobook. Honestly, it was like 2021, but it was so good. I love the audiobook because you get everybody's voices. And I finished the show like last week. Oh, it was so good. You need to watch it. You need to read it. It's just as good as the book, in my opinion. Do it. Anyway, Forever Uninterrupted. I forget what this was about. Oh, okay. So it tells you this on the back. But basically, these two people fall in love. This girl falls in love super fast. They get married super fast. Suddenly he dies, unfortunately. Excuse me. And... you know, as one does, the family comes in town and everything, and his mother, doesn't even know who she is. And they're married. So, that's interesting. I just feel like it's gonna be a little sus, you know? Or just a little like, we gotta figure this out. And I love this author. So, I didn't read Malibu Rising yet. I might. I don't know how I feel about it. It just doesn't seem like something that I would read, but I just picked this up because my grandma bought me a book and I had to pick one, so there you go, that's on that. And then another one that I've had for like a year that I really need to read is You Deserve Each Other. Yeah, anyway, basically they're engaged and I think you only get her point of view, which I wish we got both, but anyway, basically she wants the engagement to end. She doesn't want to get married, so she's trying to sabotage the relationship instead of coming out and saying it. So she's trying to like do all these things to like make him end it, but little does she know he also wants it to end. So then it's like a competition of like who can piss off the other enough to end the marriage or whatever. So, but then actually what they end up doing is falling deeper in love. Cute. So I think it'll be good. I don't know why I haven't read this yet, but I really need to. I think it'll be enjoyable. So that is what I've got for now. I will definitely be updating you on what I read. I can even just do a video on what I read on vacation, honestly. Because obviously I'm gonna try to like enjoy the experiences. I probably won't read like that much, but I mean, what more could you ask for than to be in Santorini on the beach and reading a book? So that's what I'll be doing. Thank you guys for watching. I can't believe I'm finally making a book video. I'm still gonna make like vlogs and like nursing content. I have to take my NCLEX, so like if you're interested in that or any kind of nursing vlogs, I've got a whole year's worth of sweat and tears, babes, so go watch it. But yeah, I just want to start incorporating more things that I love, and I love books. So thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Okay, cute. Okay, bye.